Hi, it's Panda Movies here. Today I'm going to explain the movie called Sphere. Warning, there are spoilers ahead. Enjoy the video. A spacecraft thought to be of alien origin is discovered on the Pacific Ocean's floor after being lost for nearly 300 years. A group of professionals, including Dr. Beth Halperin, a marine biologist, Dr. Harry Adams, astronomer Dr. Ted Fielding, psychologist Dr. Norman Goodman, and U.S. The Habitat, a state-of-the-art underwater living habitat placed near the spacecraft, is assembled and delivered there by Navy Captain Harold Barnes. They are perplexed to discover that the spaceship is not alien at all, but rather American in origin. However, its technology is significantly superior to anything available now. Norman and Beth find the ship's logs, with the last entry indicating an unknown event. A holographic reenactment of the event shows that the ship hit a black hole hundreds of years in the future, resulting in the ship crash landing in the ocean in the 1700s. Norman and the others soon come across a gigantic, perfectly round sphere hovering in the cargo bay. They are unable to investigate the interior of the sphere since the fluid surface appears impenetrable. Norman eerily observes that the sphere mirrors everything in the room except them. Harry believes that everyone on this crew is doomed to perish once they return to the habitat. In the future records, the black hole is referred to as an unknown event, according to Harry. However, they are aware of the historic event in the present, but it is unable to be described later. Harry returns to the spacecraft during the night and is able to enter the sphere. Norman pursues Harry and discovers him asleep near the sphere, returning him to the habitat. The team discovers a sequence of numeric encoded messages on the computer screens the next day. They are able to decode them and assume they are speaking with Jerry, an alien intelligence from the sphere. They find Jerry is able to see and hear everything that happens on the habitat. The habitat crew is forced to stay in the habitat for several more days after a severe storm hits the surface. During this time, the crew suffers a series of misfortunes, including attacks by hostile jellyfish and a large squid, as well as base equipment failures that kill Ted and the team's support workers. Jerry, according to the survivors Beth, Harry, and Norman, is to blame. Norman realizes that the original signals from Jerry were misconstrued and that the thing communicating to them through the computers is actually Harry himself, relayed from his thoughts when he is sleeping. Norman and Beth eventually realize that when Harry entered the sphere, he gained the ability to make anything he imagines a reality and conclude that all the horrors that have befallen the habitat were manifestations of Harry's fears. Norman and Beth sedate Harry with enough sleeping pills to put him to sleep without dreaming, preventing him from causing any more harm. When Norman is bitten by a snake, Beth understands that Harry cannot be blamed for everything that has happened on the habitat and confronts Norman, accusing him of entering the sphere while attempting to retrieve Harry. Beth's suspicions are confirmed, but she reveals to Norman that she, too, entered the sphere after having her own nightmare vision. After being reunited with Harry, the three of them understand that the ship's crew must have also entered the sphere and been driven insane by their anxieties, killing each other. Beth expresses suicidal thoughts as a result of the situation's stress, causing the detonation mechanisms on a storage of explosives to engage, threatening to destroy the base and the spacecraft. They rush to the habitat's mini-sub, but their terror of being trapped inside the spacecraft causes them to reappear. Norman, as a psychologist, is able to see right through the deception. He starts the mini-undocking subs process, putting an end to the others' anxieties that they won't make it out alive if the habitat and spacecraft are destroyed. The explosions have had no effect on the sphere. As the surface ships return, the mini-sub makes it to the surface. As Beth, Harry, and Norman begin to relax safely, they understand they will be debriefed and their newfound abilities will be revealed. They agree to use their powers to erase their memory of the event, resolving the unknown event contradiction. The spherical emerges from the water and accelerates into space.